Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Meg McLeod. Here's a quick look at the stories we're working on tonight. The Davison man convicted of putting a lethal dose of heroin in his wife's cereal has been sentenced to life in prison. According to the Genesee County Prosecutor's Office, in 2014, Jason Harris purposefully poisoned his wife, Christina Ann Thompson Harris. The case was initially ruled an accidental overdose, but was changed to homicide in August 2019 after investigators tested her breast milk stored in the freezer. Other evidence against Harris consisted of him trying to hire a hitman, other relationships outside the marriage, and a $120,000 life insurance payout that Harris received after his wife's death. More local news now. The Michigan Department of Insurance and Financial Services is offering more free virtual town hall events for residents to learn about auto insurance. The online town hall meeting will allow drivers to learn and ask questions about Michigan's auto insurance law that went into effect in July 2020. The first is Tuesday night at 6. Another will take place Wednesday at noon. Registration is not required, and if you'd like more information, go to the Friday Hot Links section on WNEM.com. A Lapeer County man is in custody after police say he threatened to shoot people. It happened yesterday afternoon in a parking lot on South Main Street. Authorities say the 48-year-old was driving recklessly, acting erratic, and making threats. State troopers heard the man say he was going to shoot people and mentioned a school. No specific school, though, was mentioned. Schools were put into secure mode immediately after. The man is being held at the Lapeer County Jail pending charges. And now here's Brian with a look at our forecast.
Thanks very much, Meg. We're bracing tonight for a potent winter storm, but a quick hitter at that. However, quick hitting or not, it's going to be packing quite a punch as it rolls on in here tonight. The low itself centered here on the SKYTRACKER tonight, still back over Kansas, but its expected path will take it along Lake Michigan and north of the area as we move throughout our Friday night and into our Saturday. On the front end here, and really for a good majority of the system, despite it being a winter storm, we're going to come up short on the wintry side here. It's predominantly going to be rain as an initial band of rain rolls in with some heavy downpours early on our Friday evening and then eventually transitions over into more intense rain, just kind of pumping into the system throughout the overnight period, all the while with a warm front dragging north across the area ahead of the low, which will lead to a brief but significant surge in our temperatures. A lot of us going from the middle to upper 30s over the course of our Friday evening to the low and even mid 50s by the time we get up on Saturday. But that temperature surge will actually be equally short-lived as the temps then crash again quickly tomorrow afternoon. So here's how everything times out. Going from 8 o'clock to 11 here on the hour-by-hour forecast. Rain quickly overspreading the majority of the region by 11 p.m. It's moderate to at times heavy rain for a good majority of us, but it looks like the peak intensity for this rain is going to come in sometime around 2 a.m. Widespread torrential rain anywhere from the Tri-Cities on northward, west as well, and some of that will eventually roll through places like the Tri-Cities and Flint, also spanning over into the Thumb. I also expect this is going to be our most widespread period of some embedded thunderstorms coming down with all that heavy rain. But even then, as the heavier rains depart by the time we get up on Saturday morning, 7 o'clock still shows some scattered showers packing heavy downpours here and there, and some of those with the warm air still in place briefly could also be accompanied by some rumbles of thunder. Midday, we taper it off to mostly some lighter rain showers, but you see here it's not too far off that we're already seeing a change over to snow on the west side of the state. Cold air quickly invades on increasing winds tomorrow afternoon, changes everybody briefly back over to a period of just plain snow showers, and then the precipitation and most of the clouds start to get out of here pretty quickly behind the system as we head into Saturday evening. And by Sunday, a well-earned, much quieter day with mostly sunny skies. Now, looking at rainfall amounts here, we have been seeing a bit of an upward trend in some of the more recent data. So I now think the benchmark for just about everybody is going to be around an inch of rain from this event. Some locally higher amounts possible here and there, especially in those communities northwest of the Tri-Cities, where that especially intense wave of rain comes in during the overnight period tonight. And last but not least here, too, most concerningly of all, this is going to be an incredibly strong wind producer. By the time we hit midnight tonight, we're already looking at wind gusts between about 15 to 30 miles per hour, but they're going to peak around midday tomorrow, gusting anywhere from 45 to even 60 miles per hour. If you have any loose objects, garbage cans, patio furniture, Christmas decorations around your home tonight, take a few minutes and get those secured, because if you don't, there's a good bet that those are going to blow away on you pretty quickly here. And we're also likely to see some scattered power outages as the winds start to back off a little bit into tomorrow evening. But as you can see, even by Saturday evening, we're looking at gusts still around 20 to 30 miles per hour. Temps starting for most of us in the low 40s this evening or upper 30s, then climbing overnight, rain heavy at times with some thunder possible. A quick hitting storm really confined to just Saturday. Rain changing to snow showers as temps crash back out of the 50s tomorrow afternoon. Of course, we have to contend with those powerful winds too. But then some well-earned quiet weather Sunday through Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds, highs in the 40s before another light shower event hits midweek with another surge in highs that could see us top the 50s to around 60.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.